What is going on, y'all? My name is Gravely, and today I'm going to be talking about something that every Destiny 2 player should do before Season 13 drops in roughly 2 weeks. Now, the first thing that I recommend everybody does before Season 13 drops is make sure that you are stockpiling your bounties. Because as soon as the new season comes out, you will be able to turn in all of these bounties at once and get extremely high on your season level. Also, make sure that you are doing as many weekly bounties as possible as they grant the most XP. Daily bounties are okay as well, they just won't give as much XP as those weekly bounties. Now, if you are trying to complete as many weekly bounties as possible, be sure to visit Spider in the Tangled Shore as he offers 10 weekly bounties per week. Just a small disclaimer with Spider is that you will need ghost fragments in order to pick up his bounties. Now, the good thing is, getting ghost fragments is actually pretty easy. All you have to do is complete public events and patrols. Just to show that real quick, after I kill this Dreg right here, I will get a ghost fragment, as you can see. Or I guess not, because he fell off the map, but I guess we'll go find a different enemy. So that was rather unfortunate, but I have found another enemy. As you guys can see right here, I am given a ghost fragment after I complete that patrol. But anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say about bounties. Now let's talk about god rolls. More specifically, god rolls on weapons that will be removed from the loot pool next season. Even though it is the weapons that are 1310 that are getting removed from the loot pool, I would also be on the lookout for any 1360 god rolls. Because when Bungie adds new weapons next season, it is going to get even harder to get the roll that you want. Also, if you just can't manage to get that god roll that you were looking for, you can also head over to this clown right here. Every once in a while, he will give you something good out of these legendary engrams. They do cost 35 legendary shards, but they are well worth it in search of god rolls. You know what? Just for y'all, I'm gonna buy some of these legendary engrams and we're gonna see if I can get a god roll real quick. So here we go, I guess. Let's just see what we get from this engram. Okay, Long Shadow. Okay, that's not a bad weapon at all. Let's just see. Did we get a snapshot? Okay, we didn't get snapshot, so sometimes it's gonna work more than other times. I guess I'll just buy another one. We'll get one more weapon and see if we can obtain a god roll. I do need a god roll Dire Promise, so that would be nice to get. I'm not getting anything good right now. Oh my god, I'm wasting all my legendary shards now. Okay, first and last out. If this is a god roll first and last out, this is a terrible roll first and last out. But luckily for me, I already do have the god roll first and last out. So the Cryptard he might not be your best option, but he's definitely there just in case. Another thing that you are going to want to do before Season 13 comes out is make sure that you turn in all of your Crucible Tokens. And that is because Crucible Tokens are actually being removed from the game starting in Season 13. Bungie is going to be replacing the Crucible Token system with a Crucible leveling system. This new Crucible leveling system will give you a lot better rewards than you currently get in PvP. You are going to be able to get very useful masterwork materials, including Ascendant Shards. But anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say about Crucible. Just make sure that you are turning in those tokens. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about in this video is the Monument to Lost Lights. Now, I know some of you guys are probably confused right now and you are like, why is he bringing up the Monument to Lost Lights? It's not going anywhere in Season 13. But the actual reason I want to talk about the Monument to Lost Lights is that there are actually going to be new weapons being added in Season 13. These weapons include Outbreak Perfected, Whisper of the Worm, Felwinter's Lie, and more. Now, between you and me, I don't think Felwinter should have ever been unobtainable at any point. If you check pretty much any Destiny tracking website, you will see that Felwinter's Lie is the #1 weapon for kills in PvP. Anyways, that's enough ranting for me about the Felwinter's Lie. But pretty much the whole point of me talking about the Monuments to Lost Light is the fact that you need to be saving your Ascendant Shards and your Enhancement Prisms. And I strongly suggest that you start grinding for them right now so you are prepared for Season 13. If you want to get Felwinter's right away, Outbreak right away, Whisper right away, or anything that you don't have, you need to make sure that you are saving your Ascendant Shards. Quickly, I just want to point out that the fastest way to get your Enhancement Prisms and Ascendant Shards is to throw on one of the Greater Core Harvest mods. Now, personally, I recommend the Greater Core Harvest for the Crucible because I feel like it is the most efficient way to get Enhancement Prisms. There is also a Greater Core Harvest mod for Gambit and a Greater Core Harvest mod for the Vanguard. But like I said, I highly recommend the Greater Core Harvest for the Crucible because if you are a decent player, it shouldn't be too tough to get precision kills. Now, if Crucible really isn't your thing, I think the Greater Core Harvest for the Vanguard is the second best. But I really don't recommend the Greater Core Harvest for the Gambit because you have to defeat invaders in order to get a chance at Enhancement Prism, where at that point it's basically just PvP and you might as well just use the Crucible Greater Core Harvest. But anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy it or find it useful, make sure you leave a like and a comment letting me know what you thought. And if you really enjoyed the video and want to see more content from my channel, make sure you subscribe. But anyways, it's been Gravely. Peace.